bro ship. The bro ship.
Absolutely. If I would have quit, I'd have no bros.
True. You were the captain of SS Bro.
That's why I became captain of the team.
Nice.
When you're a team captain. Now something like that, I'll be honest.
Jeff Dye, thank you for joining the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, I'm telling you, standing podcasts are the future.
This is
enough
it.
of the sitting. Enough sitting and talking. I think it's just podcasters are getting lazy.
I agree.
Podcasts are more important than ever, dude. After this election.
Nailed it. Also, most of us are stand-up comics.
That's what I'm saying.
Standing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Do you rock the stool at all on stage?
Never.
Me either, bro.
You know what that stool is? It's a tiny fucking table for my drink and set list. That's all that is.
It's not a seat. I
Make
agree.
it a table.
I agree. I think it is. Some people like the stool. Some people like the stool.
Yeah.
I could never. I couldn't even.
Some people love the stool.
Some people love the stool. Yeah. But I couldn't imagine sitting like that. You know?
It also seems so arrogant when a comic sits down. But
it can play. It can play well if you sit down.
I've lectured a few young comics. I'm going, what are you doing?
Get your fucking ass
What are
off
you
there.
doing? Talk about jerking off and you're sitting?
If you're a fat black guy, for some reason, it's just like it kind of works.
Right.
Sit on the stool. You also have a towel. so it's
Patrice
like-
waited 20 years before he sat on the fucking
yeah,
stool.
True. It
Yeah.
is a pretty nuts move.
Are you guys
Some people
telling me
pull
to
it off.
stand up?
No.
Okay.
No, you're just being a dude. You're being a,
Yeah, that seemed like we were just projecting on him.
no, Lemaire. You were doing,
These fat black guys always sitting.
you're doing a good service for us right now because we usually have a third podium, but we already established everything. And I'm like, Lemaire, it killed him. He wanted to be standing with
I
us.
love it. Well, also, what do you think about these becoming a part of stand-up comedy?
I mean,
you might
dude,
introduce that.
How nice would this be? It's clear. You can still see what's going on. You can have all your stuff. I'll throw a laptop under here sometimes. I
Yeah.
can just access all my stuff.
And think about how poignant it would be to walk out in front of the podium now. It'd be like very
Yeah,
important.
man.
Oh yeah, you're like, I have something to say. You know,
Yeah.
like with your. And also,
they can still see you. I can be like, and then I'm
Yeah.
fucking my wife, and they can
also,
see.
I never know what to do with my other hands. I know that's a Will Ferrell thing. Like, what do I do with my hands? But have you noticed, like, even your boy, it's like he's always on the
Two-hand,
thing.
yeah.
Like I do it behind my back that I hate. I hate that I do that.
Like you're a magician.
Yeah, I hate that I do that. I'll sleep into myself like, I fucking suck. Why am I doing that? I've been doing this long enough. I should know what to do with this hand.
Yeah, I do. For a while, I stopped doing stand up for a while, and I came back, and I noticed I was aping the double hand
for sure.
tequila signature. So then I used to have like a power like PC principle, just one hand right here, one hand by my, and I've gotten back to that where one hand's by my side, and I just kind of move around with this hand.
Yeah,
I'll do,
I
like-
hate the pocket. I did
I
it
can't do
recently.
pocket,
I think
yeah.
I did it on Sunday, and I go, what am I doing? I immediately took it out. Rogan holds the mic. Hate it. I think Rogan holds the mic the worst. Like a snow cone.
Yeah.
You go, what are we doing?
The bottom, the very
Yeah,
bottom.
like on the actual cable.
I'm scared to
itself.
touch that part of the microphone.
Yeah, I know. That's the
choke up.
connection.
Yep, I choke up right around. I guess it's called the head of the microphone.
Oh,
I
you
choke
do the
up right
head.
up the glands. Yeah, I
That's
choke
the
up right
Eliza
glands.
Schlesinger.
What the fuck, dude?
Hey,
What the hell? The hell's even up?
dude?
Chilling, man. Dude,
Nothing.
you probably noticed I'm all mushed out right
You're
now.
mushed out, dude.
Yeah, a bro off IG, a Hawaiian mushroom company, sent me a bunch of shit. So I got it from the PO box right before I
Enough
left.
said.
Enough said. A lot of lion's mane and shit. I'm on. Brittany was pissed. 'Cause I took like all the different mushroom powders at once and left. She was like, "That's ridiculous. That shirt's too everything." She was hating on everything I was doing. I took all the different mushroom powders.
Yeah.
She was like, "You don't need that much." I was like, "Watch me." She's like, "That shirt's too big." I said, "Watch me."
Dude, I haven't taken.
I was Wahlberg, dude. I was
Oh, you're the municipal, the mushies.
municipal.
You gotta
dude.
stay prayed up, dude. Show me your underpants. Municipals.
I wish they were just
Sheath, dude.
sheath. obviously.
Sheath, obviously. Sheath. Podcast underpants. I only wear podcast underpants.
How the freaking heck are you?
I'm doing fine. My allergies certainly kicked in this morning,
Isn't
and I'll
that
tell you
annoying?
what, I'm none too pleased. But it could be that gas leak that's happening in my kitchen.
What? You got gas leak?
Certainly.
You think the mices got in
I
there?
think the mice chewed the line because it stinks over there.
R.I.P. to whatever mouse broke through there. That's
Good.
probably
It was worth it. It was worth it to get rid of one of those fuckers.
yeah.
Me and
Get
my
a cat,
sweet
dude.
niece. I can't get a cat.
I'm saying get it and then just fucking re-release it.
I could never
It's
do
a
that.
stray cat.
I could never do that to a sweet feline.
It's a stray cat.
I could never.
It probably wants out.
I
Open the
would-
door. How about this? Open the door. Let it make up its own mind. If it stays, it stays. If it leaves, leaves. You can also get a cat. You can get someone to come in here and feed your cat while you're gone. But you said the companionship, it would kill it. Yo, then get. Get
I'll do you one
fucking
better.
free, dude.
I'll do you one better. I'm getting 5 fucking cats. Strays. I want it
fighting
to
them
be
all.
chaos in here.
It would smell so bad.
It'd be nuts. Dude.
Oh my god.
There'd be shit I would not clean it. You ever clean a litter box? It sucks, dude.
Hold it down tough here if one of them steps out of line.
I start beating the fuck out of these cats.
Beating cats is crazy.
Yeah, kicking them.
Dude, it's nice to think about cat ladies eventually going rogue and just beating their they beat their cats.
You would
When
wail
dates
one
go
of
bad?
them. You would wail one of them. Scratching up the couch,
Oh,
sitting next to you.
come back from a Tinder date, dude. The guy was way taller in his pictures. You go back to your cat, you're just fucking, fuck you,
It's never gonna happen.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. You're mushed up, dude.
Yeah, I'm all mushed out, bro.
I had to stop taking those after my vicious
After
bout
almost-
with diarrhea. I've been afraid of them.
It might not have been that. Although, yeah, if you're on the
I didn't
same pro,
Why?
I don't know. Just my skin just feels fucking.
Your skin's glowing.
I haven't sat like this, I guess, since last week with my legs out.
No, start at the beginning there. Yeah.
Oh,
that's good
with
stuff.
my skin?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That works. True. That's a good. I'm just saying. I'm surprised by my leg. Usually my legs hit my other leg, and I go, "Ew, get that the fuck off."
Yeah,
me."
it's rough. My skin's dry as shit.
My
at
teeth.
all times.
Is it high right now? I got fucked. I was in Omaha last weekend. I got all dried out in the cold.
Yeah.
Came back like I had that alligator skin. But yeah, I was.
Yeah, I've got it right now. I was staring at my skin the entire meeting I was just having. For
Yeah.
one straight hour, I was going, God damn, I got dry skin.
Yeah, I do that every now and again. I
And then
catch
they go,
like
Shane, what do you think of that? And I go, yeah. For sure.
you can like see
I
individual
was definitely
skin
listening.
cells.
I wasn't staring at my skin.
I know. I've been pretty spacey today too.
I wasn't staring at how red my face is the entire Zoom meeting, just going, Jesus Christ.
Why don't they let you do a different background? They should let you just do a whole different face. That way you're not staring at your own
I know.
face.
I should do cat face. Just put the cat. You
Or
remember that
baby face.
lawyer? You ever see that lawyer? It was during COVID, and the old guy had to call in for a thing, and his grandkids were fucking with the computer, and
They
it
gave
was
him
like a
cat
cat. That, like when he talked, it would talk, and he was like, "I'm not a cat," and they're like, "Yeah, we know." It's classic.
That is pretty good.
I've been fired up, dude. There's too many skeeters. The Texas mosquitoes.
They don't.
It's hell here.
I feel bad because I know my wife gets crushed. They don't touch me, man. I don't know what it is. They don't like.
Yeah, they get me.
That sucks. I know
Yeah.
a couple people. I think it's a blood type thing.
But also just they're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere here. Like they're in my house. I tried to get in the hot tub last night. There's 20 of them.
yeah,
all
you're around that
Yeah,
water
we're in a
too.
fucking swamp back there.
Around the bayou.
Yeah, I'm down here on the bayou.
Yeah, I don't do that. The mosquitoes. I
You
swear
guys
to
are
God.
up on the high plains.
I'm on the high. I'm in the grasslands.
Yeah.
I really am kind of in the grasslands. But I will say I'm battling a neon green spider right now. It's kind of my bro right now. It's in my blueberry bush.
What's he up to? Do you know what kind of? Have you figured out what kind of spider it is?
I did. I ID'd it right
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Let me see. I'll show you a picture of this guy. He's pretty spooky, dude.
You gotta let him chill.
I am. He's
Jackson, or just Jackson's gonna eat it.
Bro, look at that guy. Neon green spider.
Oh, he's great.
He's a good guy.
Looks like a little shamrock spider. What kind of spider is that?
I
boy?
forget what it's called. I have my family. I sent it to my little nephew. He gives me my
He
bug
gets to
IDs.
ID it.
He ID'd it. Let me see what I got here right now. Go hit the family chat. Man has been active actually in here. Oh, here it is. Sphinx. He called it a Sphinx spider. Although he is like 7, so he could be fucking wrong.
Yeah. A Sphinx, you might be wrong. Be done.
I know.
They said it could not be done. Nobody would be crazy enough to do a podcast live from Blazer Tag.
I know. I didn't know you could pull it off, dude. This is.
Yeah, it turns out it was pretty easy to pull off. Yeah, true. Just had to rent that fucking place out.
Yeah, true. What are you guys doing at 1 o'clock in the
Yeah,
afternoon?
on a day they're closed, we got Blazer Tag.
It's just.
I was thinking about
Glazer tag.
God damn it! I know it was a
Laser tag would be
mistake to get you up here. God damn it! You got that blood taken out. You're a little fucking weak.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to podcast knowing laser tags on the back end.
What are you thinking
might have to
about?
10
Yeah,
and
we're
10,
gonna
20,
be taking
20.
breaks, hit the tag, come back and
back,
report.
yeah.
I'm thinking, what were you thinking about teams? I'm thinking Fats versus Thins.
That's not bad.
Fats versus Thins is gonna be nice.
you
You might be. You're close to Thins. There's some true fats.
Do we have enough fats?
We have enough fat. Is
I think
Onk's
we have
coming?
enough fats. Yeah. I think we'll have more than enough fats.
It might be too many, but the fats are gonna be camping. You're gonna have to breach that room. We're not leaving. Although we could gas ourselves out. One of the fats, Spider could hit another blazer tag for it, clear the room.
Just friendly fire.
We might send Spider in as a little suicide bomb. No. You guys are gonna shoot him a lot, but he's getting a
I
fart.
see him preloaded on the Cheetos.
He's got the Cheetos.
We're just gonna fucking go all Akbar.
Yeah, he's gonna hit a nice
Did you
fart
eat a
in there.
burrito before you came?
No.
Oh, thank God. Thank
But what
God.
did you eat? I'm sure it was
True.
fucking catastrophic.
I didn't eat.
Oh,
it
an
could be empty
empty
belly.
belly with Cheetos. That's a good recipe.
Could be empty belly.
Dude, he gassed out my house the other day.
Did he really?
Oh no.
He took a shit in the far room,
And
I was like, "Fucking the sewage is fucked again." I just had plumbers here. And it was so bad that I was like, and it really fucked the whole house up.
Is that when
It
we?
was an impressive dump.
Was that when we thought he died? That night?
No, this is the second dump he's taken recently.
Worse than when my dog diarrheaed in your house.
Yes,
Whoa!
that was clearly dog shit.
out of water, too.
I mean, who knows what he did in there?
Damn, dude.
Oh, there's my fucking gym shorts. I'm looking for those. Goddamn spiders wearing them.
I didn't know they were yours.
Lemaire, what was going on with that dump? What led up to that?
I just hadn't been dumping, dude. It was a fun weekend, and I
You were
hadn't
blocked
been
up.
dumping. I was blocked
He
up.
dropped
yeah.
an insane one. There was girls were there. They were screaming. People were upset.
Oh my god.
We opened the doors. We had to open the doors of the house.
Oh.
You crushed the girls? No, I like it. It smells like cigarettes.
Drewski got in our head. This one smells like cigs too.
No, it's fucking Gardini's
It's
car.
Gardini's
That's why.
car.
He's purifying the mics with tobacco, like a Native American shaman, dude. He's blowing tobacco smoke into them.
I'm sorry. I'll clean them.
No, thank you. I like the smell. It's actually kind of nice.
This is the bit I was waiting for. Let's fucking paper straws. Man. We're done. We're done. Dude. This is my last one.
No more. We're gonna go back and put all the plastic rings around the Dolphins' necks under Trump. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get this country.
Did you hear what
cooking.
he said when he was signing it?
What?
He's like, and I think the sharks are going to be okay as they're eating everything in the ocean. He's like, all right, man. Hilarious.
That is sick to be like sharks can bite anything.
He's like,
dude.
sharks can bite anything. We're going to sign that. What's next?
I had Lemaire. Lemaire went in the ocean for the first time this weekend. We're in Dania Beach, Florida. Yeah,
no,
dude.
wasn't he at the beach at Skankfest?
He's never
Or
gone
did
in
he
the
stay
ocean.
on the Florida Comedy Festival?
Oh yeah, I think he was on the beach, but I don't think he
But
went
he
in the
didn't
ocean.
get in the water.
right
He
now.
stays away from the
Dude,
water.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, he can't swim.
No,
Yeah,
we
I
went
forgot
we
about
went to
that.
the ocean this weekend. Dania Beach, by the way, their beach, a lot to be desired. A lot to be desired. I went there. I'm like, Lemaire, they'll have shops everywhere. Like we need to show
Oh, yeah,
up.
that's a tough
There
area.
was nothing.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
I mean, I will say there were a lot of bubble-butted mommies on the beach.
Yeah.
That was about it. There was big rocks in the ocean, so you would just stub your toe in the ocean, like, ow, fuck,
That would scare me.
dude.
If I even touch a rock, I'm high knees and out of the water.
Bro, I was telling Lemaire, I was like, dude, just come in the ocean. You're fine, man. He's like, I don't know, like there's like sharks. I'm like, there's no fucking sharks in here. We went out pretty far, like into a sandbar. And
How'd
then
you get him out far? He cannot swim.
it was waist high. It was
All right,
waist
all
high, and then it went up to your knees. There's like a really sick.
It was really dangerous to bring him out there.
Well, here's the thing. I saw there was a guy. I was telling Lemaire, I'm like, there was a dude who went like for real, like 60 yards out. And I was like, just, you don't want to be the furthest guy out. That's the shark
That's
bait.
the shark guy.
You stay just halfway through. And then, and we went out to the sandbar. And after we got done at the beach, we got an Uber back. And the guy was like, oh, Dania Beach, there's a lot of sharks out there. I was like, oh, fuck. I looked it up. I was like, yep, great whites, dude. They migrate down during this time. They come down and chill like around there. And I was just telling him, I was like, oh, my bad, Lemaire.
Great whites are so spooky.
Dude. I was like, Lemaire, there's no shark. I Googled. I'm like, great
I
whites.
saw a video of a giant hammerhead.
What?
It's like a different type of hammerhead. They're fucking massive.
Can hammerheads
Terrifying.
bite you? I feel like that's one type of shark you could kind of outmaneuver. That lame ass fucking head.
I know it is a very dumb head, but it's certainly they can bite you.
They can get you.
Yes.
I didn't know meant all the lights were on in the room. I thought it was just like a little light.
Yeah.
That, like, you could lower. Gardini was doing 12 minutes up front, cold audience, totally lit room.
Why? Why were the house lights on?
It was like McKeever had this idea that like you keep him up, and then when I went on, because it was like announcement, and then the lights would that way it would like, as there was going to be a gap between Sean and me for like filming purpose, some sort of filming purpose. So then like he was like the lights will drop, and then that'll signify to the audience. So I was like, yeah, that sounds cool to me. I thought they were like dim and then dimmer.
Yeah.
Cardini was out there in the blistering fucking heat.
Oh my
dude.
God.
Dude. And then after I got done, he had to
everybody.
come out and do the check spot.
Oh my.
So I got done. I mean, I was a total prima donna.
no, you were.
I was a total prima donna
It was
all
your
week.
special night.
Sure, it was my special
I
night.
was happy to help.
My night's up. But dude, he was out there just people would stand up.
I was
Fighting.
brutal.
I had to watch him do it like 5 times.
Yeah.
Me and Noah sang the national anthem though. That
Yeah.
was the one nice
That's
time.
pretty sick.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
came out to the very end. I came out brothers in arms. And I was like, oh, I'll come out with you. Almost left him out to dry. I was like, saw him out there. I was like, man, I'm a little tired. I don't feel like going back out there.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I can't leave
You
him
went
like
back, dude.
I said, I can't leave him like
Like
that.
Barcelona.
Yeah. No, we went out. It was fun. We had a little, we had some talk. Some guy was saying, he's like, dude, I fucking, I got my kid. I didn't get my kid circumcised because you said it was bad. And then like 3 weeks later, you said maybe it's not that bad of an idea. I was like, you can always wait, dude.
Great.
Yeah, I was like, you can always wait, you know? You don't have to do it right now. I told him, I'm like, if you catch him masturbating, take him right to the hospital and fucking cut
Sure.
his fucking skin off.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Just mutilate him.
Trans him.
True. Back and forth. How many times do you think you can trans back and forth before you die?
Probably like twice, dude. That's
You think you can only do it twice?
it's a pretty vicious surgery.
True.
Yeah.
Imagine getting reunited with. Can you freeze your dong just in case? No,
Should.
I think you have to turn it inside out to make
Yeah.
a vagina. Dude,
It's like sauerkraut.
Mr. Garrison, that's a cartoon, Sean. We're talking about real fucking life and real. Sean, we're talking about real Americans.
We're talking
real
about
people.
real Americans, dicks and pussies.
Talking about our United States military.
Speaking of the military, shout out to the SEALs. Let's go. They came through.
How those mainland SEALs versus the West Coast SEAls?
They're good. They were the sniper boys.
Ooh,
Extra scary.
prairie fellers.
Yeah. No, they were. That's just where the training is. They're from all over.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But it was good.
Maybe
introduced
like
you
a
to-
flex.
Yeah, like bro, don't get comfortable, man.
Yeah, that is true.
Say, look at
I'm
me.
getting exquisite pipe, dude. Don't get it.
Or trying to make us jealous of each other, so we step up our commitment game.
Dude, who else do you think is on that list?
For this chick, could be anybody.
Yeah.
True.
She worked at William Morris and she was like an 11. Like she was so beautiful and really
what's
nice.
William Morris? What is that?
I think it's an agency.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so she. Oh, wow, yeah.
It's the guys who
For a
own
second, I thought it was like a
WWE
law
now.
firm. I was like, I think it's an agency.
I was thinking it's one of the
Yeah.
big 5 accounting firms. I was
William
like,
Morris Endeavor.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
They own WWE and UFC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew they were big because they don't rep me. That's how I was like, must be something good, you know?
They should hook you up with the tickets.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool of him and cool of her. The whole story is positive, but
It's
it
all
was
love.
like
It's just
a
all
very
love. Yeah,
funny,
it's all
like
love.
modern story, you know?
Yeah, that is kind of nuts to slowly be like,
It's all love.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't like some gross guy that I think sucks or something. It was just like, oh, it's JD Martinez, and he's going, this
Yeah.
comedian guy that I know, you know?
Were you wrapping it up? Not to ask too much details. Were you going raw dogging or like? I just want to know how close your guys' kinship is.
Oh yeah, I don't wrap it up.
Okay, cool.
It's not my
I
style.
thought you were about to say I don't go raw. I was like,
Yeah. No.
Okay,
The
cool.
opposite.
So you guys are for real linked.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
Forever,
awesome.
for
That's
life.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Jeff,
Dude,
you look like you wear exclusively red condoms.
yeah, condoms are crazy, dude. I can't
don't do it.
Any adults who use them, I'm kind of like,
It's ridiculous.
the fuck. I do think it is weird. We just started giving them to kids that was like the early
know.
90s. I like just looked into the
Yeah.
condom program recently because I was trying to like get to the bottom of like just like where the party, especially like the left, just went like kind of like a little weird, and it's like whatever. It was like a response apparently to the AIDS HIV thing.
yeah.
So I was trying to figure out like when like at what point did like go from like Bill Clinton to like it is now. And I can't answer that question. I just got distracted on the school condom program. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, that was
Condom
crazy.
programs are strange.
Yeah, and
It's similar to the homeless thing where they're like, give them clean needles. I worked at this homeless shelter in Seattle. We would give them like clean needles to go do
Yeah.
drugs with.
Yeah, you'd hook them up.
And I'm like, and they were like, they're gonna find them anyway. So just guys like, I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Just providing them all the shit, like it seems strange.
Yeah, an
Well, dude,
indulgence program.
apparently they said I read a book about it's called Chasing the Scream by I forget the guy's name, but what he said worked is when you do not just the needles, but they have to go to a center, and you also give them the clean tested heroin, and it takes away all of the other like thrilling aspects.
The Wags will
The
play.
Wags of Columbus will come play.
But then they saw her like, damn, he has the queen babe of the Midwest here.
No, that was the next night. That was Indianapolis.
Oh, duh, that's
That was
Indianapolis.
yeah, in the house that Caitlin built.
I forgot you're the aviator, dude. You're jumping.
Yeah, jumped.
So you were in. How long did they hang? They just came back to peek on you. Like, what was up? That's not
they
on you.
Literally just came back for a picture and then left. But I was
Oh.
It was just one of those things where I was like, "Do you guys want to hang out?" And
Yeah.
they're like, "No, we have to leave." And I was like, "You could hang out.
Good hang out. There's a giant couch right there.
Yeah, it'd be nice."
Dang, dude. So who are the Blue Jackets?
NHL.
I got you.
NHL.
That sounds like
pretty
one
sick
of those-
name though, because it's for the Union.
Is that
In
what
the
that's
Civil
for?
War? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did they change it from? The Gray Jackets?
Well, that was the Atlanta team, and they got canceled.
So they're the Union Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, with like a cannon as a logo. It's pretty sight. I think they actually have like a pretend yellow jacket, like a wasp that's blue.
I
But it's
was
about the
wondering.
Union.
I thought it was some sort of bee reference. I was like, I gotta get up on my fucking bees. I was like, what kind of what's a blue jacket?
Get up
I was
on
trying to
my
imagine
bees.
like a blue bee. I was like, I don't know if I know about that. Damn, that sounds like a good weekend.
Great weekend.
Very chill weekend.
Got to take him. Lemaire, you'll like it. We went to St. Elmo's Steakhouse in Indianapolis. And the whole time I was like, I can't wait till these guys get this fucking cocktail sauce.
Yeah, the
It's
horseradish
devastating. I was like, I cannot wait. And then the waiter comes over and I was like, don't spoil it. And He was like, it's the hottest cocktail sauce in the world. And I was like, that was what I was talking about. The fuck?
I tried it when I was there.
Guard dog cowered it out.
You
Admit
didn't eat
you
it?
cowered it.
It's not that, dude. It
I
goes
had it
like,
No, and we kept being like, all right, dude, get it for real. We've all done it. Like,
Yeah.
I got it and almost died.
yeah.
And then Guard Dog took a big one, and I was like, all right, this is it. As soon as he picks it up, 90% falls off. He's like, what? I did it.
This
It
isn't
was-
true.
and
This
everybody
isn't
at the
true.
table, everyone at the table gave you guff.
He ashed the shrimp.
And
He
now
was
he's going to, he asked.
dude, it
I
only
must have had me
passes
about
so
6 or
fast.
7 shrimps.
You did have a lot, but you kept not putting the cocktail sauce on it.
No, it was on it.
You were glazed.
He
It
would,
was
eat-
just
he would
glazed.
take some off, and then he'd eat it and go, I'm Zendini, it doesn't affect me.
Oh,
And he
man.
goes, yeah, because you're not doing it. The worst thing you want is something terrible
Dude,
to happen
I-
at a
I, like,
fucking
for
laser
real-
tag.
I startled the shit out of her. I was laying down behind a corner. She walked. I went, boo, 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 boo. She went, ah! I was like, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Dude, if she does give birth in a laser tag, that's America's next emperor. He's chosen by God.
True.
If you give birth under the artificial fog and black lights of a
That'd be
laser
awesome.
tag,
Just being that that's your first image coming out into the world.
surrounded by team fats, everyone's sweaty with packs on.
My thing is, I'd be still racking up major points.
Yeah, bubbles.
I'd be sitting there hitting her fucking sensors while she's giving
Every
birth.
single person would be standing there going, "All right, dude, it's fucking time out."
Have some fucking respect. Do it. Yo, my pack's deactivated. You can't even shoot me right now.
I shot you at the buzzer.
You betrayed.
I shot you at the
betrayed.
buzzer. It was you, me, and James standing there. They're going 3, 2.
Probably knocked me out of fuck. I thought one of them hit me.
No, that was me at the buzzer. I shot you. I betrayed you.
Wow.
I just want you to know, but this is me coming clean.
I appreciate you coming
Obviously,
clean.
Blazer Tag is a game of nothing but treachery.
I
There
hear
was
you.
one ultimate cheater.
Long
penis.
Just so happened to be the champion.
Bro,
You cheated.
it was crazy. Bubbles
cheated.
even said so. Bubbles was watching the footage. He's like, yo, I might kick him out.
Bubbles did bring it up, so we'll see.
Yeah. He might address it. We'll see.
James, interesting technique.
Yeah, James is a big
Just
hiding
fucking
behind the slot
stinking
kind
like
of guy.
shit.
Yes, I blind my enemies with body odor. That's my great. I did find something out. So I think the reason there was a corner in the top, and if you try and shoot across the whole arena, it looks like you're shooting somebody, but then you don't actually get to tag him. And I asked the guy who's asked Bubbles, and he said a lot of top professional players do notice that. Felt pretty good.
A lot of professionals.
He said there's 2 lasers. There's an invisible laser that does the hitting, and it doesn't work at distance. So where you two were, if you're shooting people on the other side, you're not getting points for it. That's why you send the laser
Dude,
hit 'em.
I was wondering.
I was wondering. I knew there was a
tagging
glitch because I was definitely killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
coming
was
for your
tagging.
Now
ass,
you
dude.
know. Now we
We're
know
splitting
that
teams.
long
Go on
distance
your
doesn't work
ass,
the
you
same
get-
way.
Close quarters.
The new rules, though, if somebody is running, you are allowed to tackle.
Yeah, for sure.
trip or tackle.
Trip or tackle for
And
sure.
if they're laying on their stomach, you can step on their
If
backs.
you're running, T2 is gonna walk over the way you are.
Make an illusion. Obviously, Campbell's fucking goat ass is like, oh, by the way. And he just expounds on it. I've just been in absolute fucking heaven, dude.
Really?
He's like, and then the main character turns back.
That
it's
sucks.
like, dude, it's so sick.
You gotta read a book to read a book.
You gotta read a book to
Miss
understand
me
the
with
book.
that book.
No, dude, it's so good. Dude, the whole again, I have no understanding. I have a pitiful understanding of it, but it's like the book is about Finnegan's Wake is about I didn't know it's about the guy who he's like an eternal. It's based on like an Irish mythological figure who's like up on a ladder, falls and dies, and he's coming back to life. That's like the kind of like ballad or whatever. But then they like tie that into like the death and resurrection Jesus myth with these 4 quadrants. You know how they have like the Kali Yuga kind of thing?
No.
Where it's like hard times make soft men, soft men make blah, blah, blah. There's a Western version of that where it's basically like primal stuff. Or it's like a theocracy, then a king, then they goes to democracy. And after every democracy, they rise to the top. And literally every civilization crumbles. Break
out.
time for the gas, man.
Time out from the game.
Hold on, guys. Okay.
Yeah, for the record, that was Oscar Wilde, not James Joyce.
That sounded like some Oscar Wilde bullshit, if I'm being honest. James Joyce. I mean, actually, it's funny because that he kind of could not. He doesn't cover that specifically, but so in the book, it's like it's based on Finnegan's Wake, but also the main character is like I didn't know the city of Dublin is like shaped on a hill that's kind of like resembles an old. They say like a giant is sleeping in the ground that like they're like his head's on one side of the city and his feet's on the other side. So he's writing a novel about that guy who's like a giant in the ground, but then it's going to be really hard to explain, but he gives forth 2 sons that are kind of like the classic Cain and Abel. He gives forth 2 sons. Him, HCE and
Love
ALP.
when you talk about books.
Dude, it's so sick. But there's like these 2 brother figures. So like Jesus Christ. I have a poor understanding, but basically the guy is not Finnegan's Wake. Finnegan's coming back to life and they go, Finnegan, rest. We have a new father. And then it's this guy who's like apparently also a hill, but who's also a guy. She like does something kind of perverted in a park to this young girl. He gets Me Too'd basically.
What?
Yeah, he gets Me Too'd. There's these fucking hot ladies, and it's all about how like man is always going to fall to the sniz. That's like the one theme. Like it's going to happen. Man's going to.
He's fucking right.
You need to stand and O to pass out. I need a standing O. I can't. It's rain. You hear the trickles.
Obviously rain. Maybe across the room in a hotel.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
that fucking applause?
With some distance, it sounds like applause. Because you can hear the trickles.
Yeah.
That's maybe a babbling brook.
I'm going to have to switch it up. Get some thunder in there or something.
Yeah, true. We say.
Dazzled by these splendidly mounted princes, as the Times called them, few observers had eyes for the ninth king. He to achieve greatness as a man. Despite his great height and perfect horsemanship.
There's nothing wrong with listening to that at bedtime.
Dude, that could trigger an exorcism. Yeah, I've done that. I've done the audiobook at nighttime, and it's like, what is this?
What are you listening to?
Fine.
It's about how World War I started. I want to have a better understanding.
How long are you still listening?
So we don't fucking fall into it again.
Yeah. Are you still listening to that? Like, yes, it's fucking on. I'm still listening to it.
Oh, I had a fucking bug crawl across me. In the middle of the night. You know this is one of my deepest fears.
Yeah, what happened?
It fucking woke me up. The thing was huge.
Was it in the hotel?
No, it was in... It literally went up the side, and I was like, no!
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a night.
I don't think it was a night.
hallucination?
I felt it. It like woke me up. I could feel it on me.
What kind of bug? What kind of creepy crawler?
I
are you
didn't
talking?
get to see the crawler, which was made for a worse evening.
It's
Because
at-
then I
it's-
was
it's at large.
flashlight out,
Oh, no.
looking under the blankets. So what are you doing? I was like, I didn't want to tell her. I couldn't be like
Yeah.
a giant spiders in our bed.
No way.
Because there has been a giant spider in the pool house.
That'd be a hot new cuck genre where Spider just fucking literally laser
Spider
tags
crawls
your
in
wife.
your bag? Yeah.
Spider just runs.
Spider, no.
Spider. They just hold the camera like, yeah, Spider.
Yeah, and then you
fucking,
suck the cream pie.
Oh fuck! I need you to fart, Spider. Oh fuck, dude.
You love that fucking smell, babe. I'm not having fun anymore.
It's not even that fun. Me and Adam and James had a nice date yesterday.
Oh, what'd you do?
We went and saw Friendship, the new.
Oh yeah, you said it was
bro,
good.
It's the funniest. It's gonna be the funniest movie. When's it come out? May. Well, I'm looking forward to May.
I can't wait to see it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that again. That was
Friendship and French Onion Boys.
No. Don't tell them.
One time where we used to like, while people were showering, we would fuck with them in my freshman dorm, and we like one time yanked the curtain open, and the dude was just standing there with a full on rager. We were like, oh,
Yeah, that's what would have happened to me if they were to breach it. That would have happened to me.
yeah, you can't. I mean, I've tried to come up with a million arguments for why I'm having a boner in the shower, and there's no. It's just you're busted,
Warm
bro.
water felt good.
Leave me alone.
So relaxed.
There's also there's a like a kind of like a noise pattern. If you're beating off in the shower, the water falls in a very specific way.
Yeah,
that you got to try to like at least turn
you
your
gotta
back.
avoid that.
You got to turn your back to it. But then you're like, well, I want the warmth,
Yeah.
so I can simulate fellatio. So
It's tricky.
you got to watch it because it's like the water falls in like little torrential
Yeah.
drops. But yeah, you know, all our brothers, dude, stay strong out there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
Praying
it
for
underground. Keep it underground, dude. It's the revolution, dude.
It will not be televised. Occasionally, it almost gets televised. And you have to scamper.
I told you I spun the last time I got caught into some SEX though.
Yes.
I just fully owned it and was like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm getting erotic in here. Excuse me. I'm all worked up, man. Help me out. Help a brother out here.
Mm-hmm.
Help a brother out here. I should have done the Uncle Sam yell. What are you doing in there? Don't do it in there, young man.
You must be out your damn mind.
Your wife will be awake any minute.
You love the Super Bowl performance.
I thought it was underwhelming. I really did.
Yeah, it was.
I had, you know, did I kind of want to see it go poorly? I think there was part of me genuinely that, you know, I was hating.
Not as
But
much as they were hating.
They were hating hard, bro.
That was the most hate.
That was fucking.
It was the most hate possible.
It was some really. I didn't understand all the symbology under it, dude. I didn't
it's
know.
so deep.
I didn't know whose exes were there.
The X's were there because it was like a PlayStation, and this is a game.
Oh shit!
You ever think about that?
Oh shit,
Bro. His chain was an A minor.
I was trying to figure out. I thought it was his middle initial. A minor.
Yeah.
Oh, also, actually, kind of technically, it was a lowercase a. A minor is. There's like an actual notation for A minor. You can do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like
I
a
thought
musical.
the lowercase a would be the A minor.
No, there'd be a tiny little m. That's technically A minor. That's just a lowercase a. That's just a little a. But maybe it's even deeper. There's probably some shit I'm not even seeing.
I don't know anything about keys at all.
Yeah, or like secret fucking pedophile hieroglyphs.
Well, then the A minor doesn't.
Why-
Maybe I got that symbology wrong.
Where I'm sitting and you're taking up.
Drives me crazy.
That'll chat my ass. But yeah, I've been trying to chill in Plains though. You can. There's so many battles.
Yes.
Like with like lining up. It's like you try to line up. Someone comes from this way, or
Yeah, you go. It's a line.
I know. There's so many
They'll
little
pretend to
battles.
not understand lines.
Yeah.
Or people just do the mass. Like it'll get people and it's be like people hit the horizontal line, and then it'll just become a crowd. And then
Yeah.
it's like, well, I don't want to be like, excuse me, and like edging in, and then
If you know you're boarding group 6, why are you in the fucking way while people are trying to board 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
because you want to both 6 is life or death, because then you want to be the very first person in 6, because only one of you is going to get overhead space.
Yeah.
So that's where the battle comes in. But yeah, it turns into a clusterfuck.
They're like first class, and then literally there's people just standing there, just wait. And you're like, can you move a little, make a lane for the.
Make a lane.
It's annoying. Well, I think my biggest battle on airplanes is the flight attendants. That's who my battle's with. They're mean now.
They've gotten so mean, dude.
Why are you angry with us?
I don't know. They've gotten. I was on there recently, and my wife, like in the morning on a morning flight, snapped her nail on accident, like fucked it up. And she just asked. The lady was busy doing stuff. She said, "Hey, when you get a minute, can I get a Band-Aid? Like, no rush, blah blah blah." And the lady's like, "I'll have to go to the back." And she was like,
whatever you need.
Okay, like take your time, no rush. Get the plane seated. This isn't like bleeding or anything. And the lady was just like heavy sigh, does her thing, and then after the plane was all seated, I was like, "Yo, can I get that Band-Aid, please?" Very nicely. Well, I was like, where the fuck's our Band-Aid, dude? She literally went, and then walked to the back to get the Band-Aid, and I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, what was all that?"
It
about?
makes no
What the
sense.
fuck? But I've heard they don't get paid until the break
in the
gets
air.
released and the plane moves backwards.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit when they get paid.
I think that's terrible,
They
dude.
suck.
Why don't they get paid
They
until...
think they're plane police.
Yeah, some of them are nasty, especially during COVID. That was
it drives
kind of
me
tough.
crazy.
That was tough. That was annoying. Now that like COVID's not happening and they're not like not letting you get that like breath of fresh air through your nose, I'm like, whatever. I'm putting it all behind
They'll
us.
like yell at. I'll check. For the overhead space, I'll open the thing, and she'll be like, "If it's closed, it means it's full." And I was like, I see people mindlessly close these things all the time.
And that's not true. There's often a lot of space available.
Sometimes I'll put mine in and just close it to see if it closes. I'll leave it closed, and there's 2 extra.
Yeah, they don't need to do that. I don't understand. I guess they're like repeating the same scenario over and over, but they still don't have to. Like, I don't understand why. Like TSA does that.
Yeah,
they'd be like, "It's not." It's like, dude, you don't have to yell. I'm right here.
Right.
You don't have to yell at me. I don't know the rules.
It's
They
a
change every
it's
time
like
here.
a disease of like if it's obvious to you, you think
Chipotle get caught being racist.
What do you like? What were they
The
just hiding,
portions. They were being racist with
on
the portions. Yes.
What, they're giving the honkies small portions?
Yes. I swear to God. I don't know. I don't know if
I
it was.
didn't need an article or a court case. I lived it. I
survived.
lived it.
You
and I had
survived.
a march. I arranged a march. We did Selma across the bridge by 30th Street Station in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Equal scoops or
ERC
equal races.
resume. ERC resume testing investigation finds racial disparities at Chipotle restaurants.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
You guys took from us.
We got the lick
everything,
back.
dude. You took Chipotle.
It's such a small lick.
No, that's
Hold on.
devastating.
Chipotle
Chipotle affects
sorry,
my life
sorry. I
constantly.
gotta be fair. This is not about portions. This is about there being way more white managers at Chipotle. I take that back. Hold on.
You saw that article and we're like, I know it's about
No,
portions.
I swear to God, I saw.
Matt, I
Oh, here we
believe you
go.
100%. They definitely fuck us on the portions.
Dude, maybe it's not Chipotle, but I swear to God, one of those like build your own things came under investigation because they were giving white people less portions. I swear to God.
You head into
Allegedly
you
on
head into
Chipotle.
a Sweet Green in Philly. God bless. Good luck, dude.
What do you mean?
They're gonna fuck you in your face. You're gonna stand there and go, "I got extra chicken." They're gonna go,
Yeah.
"There's one more piece."
Well, I
the
would
fuck
mad
outta
dog them
here.
and go make it triple then, and just be like, let's get the meat going. I'm not bragging, but if it's like a slightly older fat black lady, I can definitely massage some extra portions. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at go. Oh, God bless. On the first one, you go, God bless you. Oh man, God bless you. Then they'll hit you. Like, can I get double? They hit you with double. You go, oh my God, you're the best. Thank you so much. Because I faced discrimination as well.
Yeah.
While at the other side of the counter and being like, now I really gotta, you gotta sing and dance for them to get your portion.
That's what a white man has to do to get a portion. It's like a jungle.
Can a white man
sometimes.
get his macros?
Let a white man get his fucking protein.
I really hope I got this right about Chipotle.
I
Allegedly.
mean, it is Chipotle, dude.
I know. Sweet green's dude. It's like a teaspoon of.
Don't order
meat.
Sweet Green. Don't order. You got to go in the
You gotta
building
go.
to get it.
You gotta-
I've ordered Sweet Green and gotten just lettuce.
This is my personal endorsement. I can't stop touching my smooth penis.
Yeah, once I shave my sack, I rub it.
Let's
raw.
just say it takes me back. If your dad,
Is that in there? Takes me back to when I was a youth, smashing my penis in the shower.
if your dad already has his grooming routine down, hook him up with gay dad. Hook him up with your Manscaped Boxers 2.0 or some new shower gel to get things squeaky clean. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code drenched at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code drenched. Make this Father's Day one he won't forget with Manscaped.
Fucking think about it. Guys, are you looking for the perfect Father's Day gift? How about you get him a Wi-Fi connected digital picture frame from Aura? I'm going to get Phil one with a preloaded photo of men's butts. They wrote that. That was actually really funny.
Did they write that?
Yeah, shout out Aura for that.
Good job, Laura.
Name the #1 best digital picture frame by Wirecutter, The Strategist, and Wired. Aura frames are guaranteed to make dad and grandpa smile every fucking day of their shitty lives. No USB ports, no SD cards, no hassle. These frames are simple to load, simple to set up. With the free unlimited storage, you can add photos and videos from any device instantly from anywhere in the world throughout the Aura app.
Get Phil on
That's
it.
so nice.
Get dudes' butts and then like just pictures of like they do on like TV of like starving children. Just starving children, dudes' butts.
If you can Wi-Fi send if you can send these, yes, this is actually really great. Get everyone in the family with the free app, and they can send photos from the trip to Texas while you're still in fucking where you eating barbecue. Come on. Oh my goodness, Matt. Not while I'm in the middle of this. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Father's Day. Listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com/MSP. That's AURA frames.com/MSSP. Use code MSSP to get up to $30 off and free shipping on their best-selling frames. This deal ends on June 18th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Matt, if you cut the cheese one more time while I'm trying to fucking read these things, you better quit cutting cheese. Back to the show. That was an intense.
It was crazy, dude.
I think we only had two.
One more. Yeah, Shane, we were brought to you by Bird Dog Shorts. Did you know Bird Dogs do the exact same thing Lululemon you shoot in the air? Or was it that was?
I think that's the locker room,
That's
but
locker
they
room.
probably did. I left before I think things got real crazy.
Dude, and that coach, where did he coach before? The guy for the Eagles.
Sirianni, I think it was with the Colts. I think it was like an offensive coordinator. I think.
And how long's he been there for the Eagles?
This is year 3.
Dude, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 win.
Yeah. They're gonna have to stop talking shit.
Yeah, dude. Reed.
Yeah. He was an IUP guy. He coached at Indiana.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think there's like 3 guys on the staff that were from IUP.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude,
PSAC is in the
good
house.
for him, man. That's got to be crazy. I liked watching when the Gatorade got poured on him, and you could tell he was like,
yeah,
he
take
was
it
soaking
in.
wet with Gatorade. At one point, he did like a
Yeah.
little like kind of prayer thing. It was just like, oh, it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that's all they
Because,
want,
bro, week fucking after the end, last season ended in complete disaster. They were 10-1 and then lost every game.
Yeah.
And then this year they started out 2-2 with some bad fucking losses, and people were starting to really get on him and be like, "We're gonna have to fire him." So like for the next like 4 weeks, maybe 5, everyone was just waiting for him to lose 1 game, and he would probably have been close.
You get fired that fucking fast?
Yeah,
I guess if you have like, I guess there's a world of fucking coaches, and you can just be like, all right, buddy, get out.
especially because he inherited a
Super
very
Bowl.
good team
Yeah.
and went straight to the Super Bowl his first year. And when coaches do that, they usually don't get credit for that.
I got you. That makes
know?
sense. So he had somewhat of a building year the year after that.
And then the year after was like, all right, let's see what he does. And they fucking exploded. They
Yeah.
were terrible.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, he was on the hot seat a little. Then
He's good.
he's the bro.
Do you think there's a chance they're the new Chiefs, that they'll go back and try to get it again?
I do.
Yeah.
I think there's a strong chance. They
sick.
get a lot of guys back.
That's what they say. They're
Yeah.
not losing anybody, are they?
They're going to lose some key defensive pieces,
Okay.
but I hope maybe they won't lose them. They're just up for free agency.
Okay.
Contracts, I think, should be all right.
They might be the most hateable dynasty, though. Philly becomes like a Chiefs era,
Be
Chief
the
type
funniest dynasty of all
Oh
time.
my god, dude!
It'd be the funniest.
Philadelphia is going to look like fucking Aleppo.
Philadelphia is going to be bad, dude.
They got to stop destroying the
I
city.
was jealous. I mean, even being at the Super Bowl was obviously where you want to be,
Yeah.
but Philly would have been fun.
So fun to be there. Although, dude, I'm telling you, last time when I was there, I was like right on Broad Street. My house was like 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
And it was too much, man. I'm like just watching people just start wrecking shit. I was just like, this is fucking annoying. It was pissing me
Yeah.
off. They got to stop fucking breaking the city.
Sometimes you got to.
Dude, they were like flipping fucking cars, dude. It's crazy.
How else are you going to make an omelet?
That's true.
You have to break a couple eggs here.
That's true. Although, I mean, that is just part and parcel, man. Otherwise, yeah, you are just Chiefs fans, just like, we'll get them next
Yeah.
year. Yeah, true. You got to bleed. If you bleed green, you bleed green. It is what it is.
There's nothing we can do about it.
But the worst part is now they're like, now it's like it's something that gets attention online. So now people are like, yes, we gotta
yeah.
ramp this up even more. I'm going to break a window.
It's like, dude, don't do it, dude.
I'm gonna go viral committing a crime. It's gonna be my face. I'm gonna share it.
But yeah, that was I think that was. I'll be excited to see what Kendrick Lamar does, because he seems like he'll be pretty content to just kind of fade out and be like, I won, beat you.
He goes away for a while.
Yeah, I beat
most
you
of the time.
That's gonna be it, man.
It better not be. That's kind of a fucking lame ass.
No, that's beating the video game. Be like, I'm done. Bye. Sorry, I'm fucking.
No, I want no rematch. That was it. I called it. No rematch. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like, if you want to be the best ever, if you're fucking, if your one thing is beating a guy in a rap battle and then going, I'm done.
Well, to be fair, he did have like a lot of people liked him. I was always kind of like,
loved Kendrick Lamar.
I was always like, meh. I didn't. It just wasn't for me.
He's so good. I mean,
he's great. Of course, he's a super successful, talented guy. But it was just, I was always like, whatever. And then, but then I didn't realize he'd been away for so long. And then I guess he came back. He was summoned back, and then for him, that is sweet to be kind of chilling. Like, I don't know. And then just be like, oh, yep,
yeah,
top of the game. But it all happened, dude. It was funny because like.
My manager was like, you should take Gerben. He loves golf.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that hang is going to suck dick. And I called him because he loves golf. So I called him and I was like, bro, I got us tickets to the Masters on Sunday, that's the day.
Sick, yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, thank you, Wall. And I was like, all you have to do is drink 6 beers.
It's fair. He's been practicing.
And he was like, I can't do it.
What?
I can't. I don't know what to tell you. I can't do it. He was
beers.
practicing. He does drink. He's just a little fuck.
What?
Everybody I talk to like, yeah, Gerben was wrecked. I saw him. And like, that fucking asshole won't drink with me.
Why?
He does every single time. He always drinks with me.
Yeah, you're gonna get
But
him
he's
to do it.
always a little reluctant baby.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't do it with you, Shane.
I thought he was drinking 2 beers a night and practicing.
He was drinking 3 Bud Lights and watching the Phillies. That was last baseball season. I'm sure this baseball season, especially the Phils are off to a red hot
so what's going on with him?
He's just being a baby. He just does that.
Yeah,
it's like his nature.
Yeah.
To be like, I'll take you to the Masters if you drink a 6-pack of light beer throughout the day. It's like 6 hours.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I just can't. And I don't want to bring you down. I know you're going to have fun on the trip. And
he's got to do it.
I was like, you have 1 hour to respond. And I hung up. And then he never responded. So I was like, you're coming. I got you the ticket.
That's so
He
fucking
called
funny.
my bluff.
That's so funny.
So me and Gerby babies at the Masters.
I know.
I had to buy outfits.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I had to buy. Yeah, I can't wear. You can't wear this.
What do you got to wear? Like a polo? Like
you gotta kind of wear.
Clothes.
Yeah, you got. I just gotta find pants.
Yeah.
that aren't jeans.
Go to Dick's.
I'll go to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, get some golf pants, some Dick's.
I ordered a bunch of Under Armour golf gear, but I hope it's not skin tight because I'm not wearing tight pants and walking around all day in fucking Georgia.
I didn't even think about it from that angle.
Yeah.
When you said the Masters, I didn't think you'd maybe be walking around in tight pants in Georgia the whole time.
Yeah. I think it'll actually be nice weather though.
Probably.
Can you look that up?
Yeah, check.
Augusta weather Sunday.
Oh, dude, just having that loom over the Gerbs though all day of just the eyes.
He's going to be
He's going to be.
I'm going to make sure I ruin this experience. I'm bringing him there to ruin the Masters. 69.
Oh, that's going to be perfect.
That's good fucking steak and beans weather, honestly. I might treat myself to some steak and beans down Augusta way.
I mean, you might as well take the
If
shot.
you think I'm not eating beans at the Masters and then hitting a fucking Irish space shuttle, yeah. Did you hear Billy and Spud talking about your dad used to call porta potties Irish space shuttles? Irish space shuttles is so fucking funny. Yeah, I bet the Masters has good shuttles.
Oh, probably. They probably got those trailers. Yeah, they probably got the trailers.
I don't know though. It's a lot of fucking people out there.
Yeah, you're right.
People get wrecked at the Masters. Isn't it supposed to be like?
I would imagine, dude. Dude, golfers are, no offense to them, but total degenerates.
For sure.
So they're going to be, people are going to be fucking hammered.
But I'm sure they are. But I feel like that's the one. It's like, I don't know if it's going to be like Kentucky Derby where everyone just gets dressed up and gets fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
I feel like golfers, this is Mecca.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a genuine.
True.
But in honor to honor the golf gods, you do get wrecked. But I'm sure they're very strict about it there.
What'd they say?
This says you're allowed to drink, of course, at the Masters, but it couldn't be more opposite than the Waste Management Invitational.
Yeah, the
which
Waste
is
Management's
boozy one.
intentionally you just get fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's awesome. They build like a stadium around the course.
And they just get fucking
Like
hammered.
they build like big stands.
Oh, like
yeah.
NASCAR looking thing?
Kind of, yeah, on certain holes. I think the
What?
17th. I think the 17th at the Waste Management.
What's the Waste Management thing? That's just like a tournament?
Just a PGA tournament in Phoenix.
Dang.
Or down, yeah.
So
people go nuts there.
People get probably quiet. I mean, dude, those like scotch and sodas are probably going around. You'll see a lot of red
For sure.
faces. Yeah. Towards the end of it, people are going to be probably pretty shitty. But you got to be quiet. That's the problem. So you can't. Yeah, so fucking
Steve, drink a fucking beer. You fucking pussy.
And do you move? Like if you're the crowd at the Masters,
Yeah, you
just
gotta
move
walk around. Yeah,
hole to hole.
Some people post up.
Fuck. Apparently, the soil if you get a bonsai, the soil they give it to you in is bullshit. They give you like fucking nonsense soil. So then I'm fucking freaking out. I'm putting it in this window, putting it in this window. The leaves keep falling out. Finally, I just put it outside. Dude, the thing just flourished, bounced back. Did all this research. It said Chinese elms can take the frost. It's perfect. So it's flourishing, and then like winter came.
Summertime, it chills.
Leaves
a little.
fell. No, dude, this thing's dead. But then,
You just kept it.
but here's the deeper story: is the elm when I was doing everything I could, and it was just the stuff was falling. I let it out to the elements, and it flourished, and then it died. And
Oh, that's all right. Everything dies.
Well, the winter time, I think they'd snap it out. But yeah, if you get a bonsai, man, get it out of that plant immediately. Then you have to replant them in the spring. You can't just replant them.
When I bought it for you, and then it came with like a full like course on how to maintain it, and I was like, maybe this is some shit Matt would like.
I love bonsai trees, but
Yeah.
I love the idea of them. I've learned.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
So much fucking
Even
work.
learning anything about a fucking plant.
My thing is, the problem with it is like you can experiment with different plants, and if it dies, it dies. The bonsai is such a high ticket item.
Yeah.
I was freaking out trying to fucking do it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna transplant it. And they're like, you got to transplant it in the spring, it'll die. And I'm like, fuck. I was panicking for
Well, I
like a month.
appreciate you putting in that effort.
I was panicking for a month. But yeah, the funny story is like I did have that bonsai ready to tell a story about it and be like, yeah, and I put it out and it flourished. So now where's it now? Like, it's dead.
It did die, but
dude, that was, for me, I was like, that was cool. When I put it outside and it just started budding, I was like,
you just strike me as a bonsai guy.
I am a
got
bonsai guy.
I was like, I got the perfect gift.
I am a bonsai. I was talking to Brittany.
Nobody buys a bonsai tree for a friend.
Nobody.
I was like, I got fucking Spud, the Lord of the Rings axe.
Yep.
Billy, the autograph Trump.
Yep.
Bonsai tree.
You were right. You were
Lemaire.
absolutely right.
What would you get, Lemaire? If you could get a man who has everything.
Let me see. I mean, it'd be definitely.
The brand new edition of Street Fighter would have been nice.
He
but I
got it
know you
already. He's
have
already got.
that.
Yeah, he's got everything. Yeah, he's got fucking everything. I would get
Oh,
Lemaire.
I'm gonna get you a Steam Deck right now. You can have it.
Oh.
You want that Steam Deck?
Do I have to lift 265? I fucking crush
You have to lift
Yes.
265 and see that. I was thinking getting him like a very high end girlfriend experience,
That's pretty good.
like a weekend long
A
girlfriend.
weekend
experience.
prostitute.
Yeah.
But like a good one. Who's your favorite porn star?
Right now,
Ooh,
Mini
you knew
Stallion. I
the
like
answer
Mini
and then you
Stallion
got
right now.
afraid.
Mini Stallion.
Mini Stallion?
Mini Stallion. Yeah, and she's like 4'10". And there's also another girl named XXX Dark. She's
What?
the best. Well, her name's
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh,
What are you talking about, dude?
man, that's a
man.
girl.
No, that's a woman. That's a woman, dude.
She's
Her
4'10".
name's Mini Stallion?
Mini Stallion, yeah, like a little horse.
She's not legal
That's a
Midge.
queen, dude.
Mini Stallion.
She's a true queen.
brother.
Oh my god!
Matt looked at porn.
I already saw. I've seen porn. I've seen porn.
I've seen porn.
I've seen porn. Honestly, I'll be honest, dude. It hasn't. It doesn't have the grip on me. I feared it was going to have.
That's all I've ever wanted for you, Matt.
No, it doesn't have that.
Dude, that's
Let me say. That's fucking awesome.
Shout out Mini Stallion. They keep putting her with giant dudes, though. I think.
She doesn't.
She's got cum in her butt.
You went too far. Yeah, you went too far.
She's a collab independent, so she doesn't. She's out her own.
I don't know what you just said.
She collaborates and she's independent, so she's putting out her own mixtapes, dude.
So she's hunting down.
Yeah. Yeah. She knows what she's about.
She's Captain Ahab.
Yeah, it's Cap, dude. It's Cap.
You want to see what I was looking at?
Yeah.
I was looking at some Mini Stallions myself today.
Damn, dude.
How nice is that?
That's awesome. Real Shetlands.
That's
helps you celebrate, helps you express yourself. It helps you take a break. That is amazing. Talk about what game/activity I'd play with friends, guys. I don't know why they keep making me talk about this. This is like my deep personal life, but me and my friends, we all take the bottle, and I hide it. Usually, like we'll take turns. Like we'll all, if me and my friends are hanging out, one of us has a bottle of Mountain Dew down their pants. So every time I see my friends, we like shake hands. I'm like, "You got the dew on you?" And like sometimes I'm just grabbing their penis. I'm like, I thought you'd have the dew. My bad. But every now and again, one of us will be bricked up, but with the Mountain Dew, and we'll pull it out and we just drink it out of each other's flies. It's pretty funny. Guys, the mountain is calling. You should answer. Grab your friends, grab an ice cold Mountain Dew wherever refreshing beverages are sold, and do the dew. You can see, okay, you can see this. Contractual purposes, bang. Lay your eyes on that. Hey guys, real quick, I know, just another quick advertisement. Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco-free. Lucy isn't like every other nicotine pouch company that's owned by Big Tobacco. They're like the mom and pop shop of pouches. Have you heard about breakers? They are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open to release extra flavor and hydration. If you know your pouches, you know that the nicotine doesn't hit instantly, and neither does the flavor. The geniuses at Lucy came up with a brilliant way to fix both those problems. They put a mini liquid capsule inside each breaker's pouch. That is amazing, dude. I like to get the liquid real warm in my mouth, crunch down and go, ugh. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/drenched and use the promo code DRENCHED to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code DRENCHED to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for children. Just kidding. They're only for adults of legal age, and every product is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. The holidays are all about connecting with loved ones, and there's no better way to do that than with a digital picture frame from Aura. Wirecutter called it the best digital photo frame. Amazing. You can upload your favorite pics of the family to one frame and relive all those happy moments again. Or share big news, like a new addition to the family maybe? What pictures do you and your family love sharing? It could be cute selfies, vacation pics, or funny photos. I love when my mom will send me very cute selfies every now and again. I go, Mom, you look so attractive right now. I'm so happy for you, Mom. Who are you going to gift this frame to? What big surprise do you have planned? I'm going to send some, I don't know if you know what boudoir photography is. I'm going to do some boudoir. It's when you go in black and white and you like, it's very sexual. I'm going to send it to my parents, but it's not like pornographic at all. It's very tasteful and just very erotic. I'm going to go black and white, just me on the sheets. Just leaving everything to just a tiny cloth over my tiny penis and send it to my parents. And if that's not personal enough, you can upload a video message to play on the frame as soon as they plug it in. So the first thing they hear is your voice and how much you love them all. Save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver mat frames by using promo code MSSP at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code MSSP. This deal is exclusive to listeners, so get yours now in time for the holidays. Terms and conditions apply.
Wait, so how do you? I don't know if you guys want to even talk about this, but do you have to get like surgery to get rid of it, or
no? You can't.
Or just wait.
You can.
Last time I had one, I had to go. It was I was hanging out with Shane and Tony, and they were doing a thing for next in line, not the NFL, whatever NIL deals, and it was just so big. I was just sitting on it, and it fucking.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I went to the hospital. I went to the urgent care.
Yeah.
And I like popped in the urgent care. So the guy was like, "Luckily, it popped before I had to do anything." It was like crazy.
Yeah, I feel real lucky, Doc. Thanks.
Yeah, he was just like squeezing my ass the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm such a bitch about these kind of things. Like,
Dude, it hurts.
I just was washing my ass too thoroughly.
Yeah.
So it was just dry, but it was so itchy that I was like, I've got to go to a professional. You know, I'm
That's
40
crazy.
now. I want to see what's going on. And he was like, you're washing your ass too much. Like,
What's your ass washing regimen?
Well, I would just get in the shower. I would just use like shower gel or soap to just wash.
Walking up
Thanks
the
for being
ramp.
a man and admitting it.
I started walking up the ramp
Sad.
like 30 seconds before, and then it was 5 minutes
You were up
warning.
the ramp. You shot me from the ramp. I watched you do it. yeah, I did.
No,
he
I
got
did
like
go up the ramp.
defensively. That was weird.
I was just trying to be joking.
You went
around.
early?
Oh, it
You
was
went up
funny?
early?
I thought it was funny.
Sean, that's not how the blue team does it, dude.
That's not
I
blue
know,
stuff.
but I thought it'd be fun.
I thought about it. I was tempted, but I waited. That
I
guy was
got
like,
stuck in that corner. I
know,
couldn't
that
get up
corner
that
was
far.
nice,
I
though.
kept trying to go to that ramp.
corner was nice.
True.
Corner was nice.
The
It
guy
a
was
trap
policing
door.
the ramp too. I was like, I'd be like, I'm taking it, and I would see that guy and be like, fuck.
Next time I'm putting bubbles in there, get him on the ramp. Anyway, what else is going on?
Not much, man. Fuck. What else is going on, dude? How was SNL? You could
There we go.
talk about that.
I got that.
There we go.
It was
After a week in laser tag.
Yeah. Laser tag is more important. It was easier the second time.
That's nice.
But the one thing that sucks is you know what's coming the second time. So the first time you go through and you're like, all right, Monday, that was easy. Tuesday, that was easy. And then all of a sudden you do everything on Friday. You film all those pre-recorded sketches. You film. Yeah. So you're there. We had to get there at like 6. 6 a.m. So you got to like pick up at 5:30 and then you get done at fucking 2 a.m.
And then you got to do the real thing.
And then you wake up the next day.
Oh. Why do they do it that way?
I don't know.
That sounds like it's. Why not? Yeah, do that
Yeah, I have
first.
no idea.
Rest up.
Yeah.
Maybe just to get you jacked up and like juiced up.
I don't know.
Get you, know.
It was actually. I mean, it doesn't matter how late you stay up. When you do the rehearsal live,
Yeah.
it's the scariest. If they ever showed that monologue I did,
Oh yeah.
it's fucking nuts.